In this lesson, we will learn the reasoning behind students' learning strategies before being introduced to the standard algorithm for addition and subtraction. Let's start off with some definitions. Strategy, a flexible method that is based on an understanding of numbers that varies depending on the numbers involved. Invented strategies are flexible methods of computing that vary with the numbers involved and the situation. Algorithm, a sequence of steps that, if followed, is guaranteed to reach some goal. When students are learning how to add and subtract, it's important that they be introduced or discovered more than one method. These methods can and should change flexibly to fit the numbers and situation of a particular problem. Learning how to add and subtract is the development over time of a collection of flexible skills, including the ability to compute mentally. Mental computation is what they will usually use in the real world. In the past, students were taught one or two strategies to add and subtract. They memorized the rules on how to complete the operations. If they could do this, they seemed to get how to do it. But students were often not able to explain or even understand what they were doing. If they forgot the rules, they had no ability to solve the problem. Story problems became very difficult for them because the problems weren't set up the way they were used to seeing them. They had to set up their own problem, but they weren't sure how to do that. Students who develop and use invented strategies outperform students who were taught only the standard algorithm. They learn what methods work best for them and which ones they will use in the real world. A classroom that uses invented strategies might look like this. Given the problem, in 3 weeks we will be going to the zoo. How many days until we go to the zoo? One student used counters. She knew there were 7 days in a week, so she counted out 7 counters 3 times, which gave her 21. One student shared his strategy to the class. He used the doubles method to find that 7 plus 7 equals 14, which was 2 weeks. He then decomposed the other 7 into 6 plus 1 so that he could make a 10 by adding 6 to 4. He added the other 10, which gave him 20. Then he added the remaining day to get 21. So it will be 21 days before they go to the zoo. Another student figured out that 3 groups of 7 could be found by starting with double 7, which is 14, and then adding 7 more to get 21 days. There were other strategies used in this class, and they all equaled 21 days. Invented strategies positively impact students' academic success. It's been documented that students make fewer errors when they calculate with strategies they understand before being introduced to the standard algorithm for addition and subtraction.